Channel switched.
Okay.
Channel switched.
Okay.
Channel switched.
Has been designated as an armament zone. Tampering with weapon safety protocols is strictly forbidden.
These cave missions are spooky.
Station has been designated as an armament zone. Tampering with weapon safety protocols is strictly forbidden.
These cave missions are spooky.
A reminder that vehicles left unattended on launch platforms will be returned to storage.
You know, I haven't done any of the cave missions.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Please be considerate and avoid obstructing airlocks. Thank you for your assistance.
I had to go find a client. He was dead right at the bottom of the shaft. Got 4,000 for it though.
And fly together.
That's a pretty good payout. My prospector won't spawn. Always a good time.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
For your convenience, our automated ship organization system handles storage of all vehicles. To access your craft, consult one of the terminals located throughout the station.
And I've got 2 prospectors. Interesting. Again.
To
And
prevent
yes,
traffic,
I say that as
we ask that
I'm
all arriving
surprised.
pilots use the designated landing areas. Launch platforms are for departing ships only.
What are you doing, Logray? Are you in
Your ship has been
Imperion?
delivered to the following landing pad.
Can you guys not hear me?
Unfortunately,
No, I can
our
hear you.
automated system is unable to access that ship at this time. We apologize for any
Once again become
inconvenience.
active.
Please try again later, or select a different ship.
Can't get my prospector.
kindly ask that guests exit airlocks as soon as it is safe to do so.
I should look.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
I doubt my ship is being delivered anywhere.
Unfortunately, our automated system is unable to access that ship at this time. We
Unfortunately,
apologize for any
our
inconvenience.
automated system is unable
Please
to
try again
access
later
that ship at
or
this time.
select a different ship.
And fly together.
Unfortunately, they still can't get this right. Come on now. Come on. Let's try something else. What can I do? What's the same size roughly? And the game just crashed. Awesome. So smooth. I mean, and to think this game's not even 10 years old yet.
And $500 million in development.
Yeah. I definitely see the quality there.
Or $250 million, I should say.
Oh, it's probably closer to $500 million. Probably close to the $500 million. Jesus.
That's unreal. Did you know that the Hoover Dam only cost $500 million back in...
And it probably only took a couple years to build.
It did. It did. The fucking Hoover Dam.
And it only was half as many people doing it too.
I think the entire Apollo mission only cost like a couple $1 billion. All 13 or all fucking, what, 17 of them or something?
Yeah, I think there was, something like that.
No, but you got space legs.
Yeah. Well, unless you count crashing. Thank you. I appreciate it. The game volume or turn up my mic. Okay, so the game volume is a little high, huh? Apologize, it crashed. But what do you get? You know. But we got to remember, the game is in alpha. Left bracket. Let's see if it'll actually work. And no, it's not going to. Yeah, I appreciate it. I work in progress still, looking at adding another. My mic is lower than the other guy. Yeah, the other guy, my TeamSpeak buddies, they're big mouths, so it can be hard to, turn them down.
So is it just this solar system? That's it?
Yeah, at this point.
Oh, I did not know that. That's unreal.
Do you play a lot of Star Citizen, or?
I just bought the game.
No, I'm talking to the guy on stream. No worries, no worries. Thank you. Trying to decide whether I need to go a 2 PC setup, but it seems like it's been pretty smooth. I'm streaming to Mixer and YouTube at the same time, so it seems to be running okay. At times, I could tell it's pushing the GPU pretty hard, but maybe since it restarted, I will be able to get this prospector out. Cross our fingers. Cross them.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Holding my breath.
We advise guests, please use caution upon exiting the Armistice zone, as weapons will once again become active.
Nice, man.
Apologize for any inconvenience.
Yeah, I just started doing this.
Or select a different ship.
Not really professional. Obviously not professional. Can't even get my volume right. No, just wanted to do it to see where it goes, and I enjoy my group of guys that I play with. We enjoy all these space sims quite a bit, so just in here and trying to add to the community, you know, more than anything. Oh, come on. Let's try number 2. Number 2 might work. Let's try this.
Your ship has been delivered to the
What
following
what is your org? Is it KJH? B07. So I can get 2. There must be something going on, so they're adding prospectors so that you can at least get an access to one of them. What am I doing? Holy cow. Murphy's Law Trading Company? Oh, okay. Sounds about right. Anything can go wrong, will go wrong, man. Yeah, I'm excited to see what we end up getting for this year. You know, how much progress. It seems like since we went to staggered development, things have moved along. I mean, there's been some things that have been overlooked, and I'm hoping that those things it'll catch back up and they'll put some more time into those. But I think staggered development is gonna help in the overall project. That, and once shoot, is my game glass not working? See if this thing's not working. Wasn't working earlier. That, and once Squadron 42 gets released, there'd be a lot more resources available to focus on this part of the game. Dang it, doesn't look like Game Glass is working. I gotta remember how to do everything without Game Glass. There we go.
Systems on.
Have you ever tried out Game Glass?
Shield charge complete.
Oh shoot, I gotta get my stick. Oh, Logray, have you looked and seen if the Constellation Alpha's out yet? Yeah, it's been awesome. Game Glass has been killer up until just recently for some reason. Their updates just kind of been lagging a little bit behind.
Launch sequence complete.
Thank you, and please visit again.
This game is super easy.
Landing gear up.
I would have blown up like 3 times when I first started playing Elite Dangerous.
What's that? Say that again, I'm sorry.
I haven't blown up yet. This game is super easy.
Oh, it is. It's a lot. Well, that's what Bum was saying. He's like, man, Elite is so much harder, it seems like, with all the different functions.
Quantum travel engaged.
Like, you really get a feeling that you're piloting a big ship in Elite, you know?
Yeah, that's what. The one thing that Star Citizen does have, I mean, the graphics are more, I guess, finished, or the shading, the colors, the textures, I think they're definitely further along than Elite, but
Yeah, they're more AAA for sure.
Sure. And I think I don't know how you want to call it, what you want to call it, the feel, I guess, just feels more polished and elite. And it could be that it's just because it is done. Just like anything else, I think this game is such a game, more of a passion for Chris Roberts. And he's one of those guys that I think is kind of a perfectionist. And I'm sure he's got people that are telling him, hey man, we've got to, it can't all be perfect, you know, otherwise by the time we release it, it'll be all virtual. People will have some sort of chip implanted in their head. They won't even need the PC anymore.
Yeah, it's time to kick this thing out.
Yeah.
Kick this baby out. She's 18 years old.
Well, you know, and the thing about it is, once you release it, it's not like you can't continue to upgrade and patch and sell, you know, I mean, you could continue to sell more ships and you can continue to sell, you know, releases, you know, down the road. But I think it's imperative that they really focus on getting something out fairly, I shouldn't say fairly soon, but within the next year or two. It's more persistent. People can get in and actually start building their way to something. I mean, that's why I jumped out. I mean, I jumped out because it was between every patch, you had to start all over again, and it just got frustrating.
I held out for the longest time.
I think I got the hangar module in 2014, 13 or 14. I know Logray was playing this about a year before me, I think.
Yeah, thereabouts.
Something
Not
like
that much
that.
to play.
Yeah, well, I was just running around inside the hangar, and I remember coming home like just about every day. Well, not quite maybe every day, but at least 3 times, 4 times a week, jumping into the hangar and going, okay, what's new? Anything added? and being really disappointed when we'd see, you know, yeah, so-and-so, this has been added or this has been released, and we'd get in and it was a model. You know, it wasn't even a full-size ship. It was a model that you can put in your display cabinet. And I'm like, oh, God.
Why can't I cycle this airlock? Oh, because I've been disconnected. That would make sense.
Hopefully you're not in my server, because I'm just now getting close to landing on a station. Why isn't... Hey, Logray, are you in Star Citizen?
No.
Okay. I wonder what's going on with Game Glass. It's just straight up not working. Need to maybe restart my tablet.
So there's nothing persistent other than your money.
Well, and your in-game money, your credits aren't persistent at this point. Now, Chris Roberts did say that they were gonna do better, or well, I should say do better, like they were doing something wrong in the first place. They felt like they were at a stage in development that they were going to be able to keep what you have without having to wipe, except for in instances where there's major bugs that had to be, you know, the service had to be wiped to remedy. The thing that sucks is, I mean, just a month after he says that, or a month and a half after he says that, at 3.8.1, we had to wipe everything. And there was a bunch of us that jumped in and was like just cranking out credits, trying to get built up. And I was wanting to buy another ship in game just to be able to do it. I mean, I've got several ships, but I wanted to be able to do it in game. And yeah, that didn't pan out. At least it hasn't yet.
So if you buy a ship, do you at least get to keep it? Or does it stay in your inventory?
With real money, yes.
Oh, for real money. Okay, not in-game money.
No, in-game money, you lose all the credits that you earned up to that point, and whatever you bought with those credits disappears as well. It resets back to whatever your real account has in it.
So this game isn't fully baked at all.
No, it's not. It's got a ways to go. I'm hoping that they're not gonna be wiping it every time, but I mean,
Well,
yes,
you know what?
you never freaking
I got
know.
the game. I got the game, and I have a ship. You know, if they keep on developing it, it's not like it's gonna be a waste of money. It's
No,
just gonna be.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine that you'll one day come in and it'll just be off, and you'll be like, "What happened?"
Oh man, that would be one of the biggest things in video game history.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
The uproar would be huge.
It's not gonna happen. I think at worst case scenario, and I highly doubt that this would happen, but somebody would, if that was the case, somebody would pick it up and finish it. There's too much here already to not. Okay, so I gotta. So Game Glass is working. There's something up with.
Now, one thing I don't like is this game keeps turning on my frickin' laptop webcam.
Are you sure it's the game?
It is the game. It's doing that head following thing.
Oh, is it?
It keeps turning it on, and I keep turning it off. I'm gonna break for a quick smoke. I'll be right back.
I mean. Oh. Oh look, Game Glass is working. Holy cow. All right. Something's not looking right with the. Something's not looking right with the graphics, though. What's going on here? Particle lighting's off or something. Not seeing it in the stream. I'm only seeing it on my desktop. Huh. It's really strange that I'm not seeing it. CPU's 44 degrees. GPU's 61, so it's not hot.
Front collision.
That's strange.
Front collision.
There's nothing there. You seeing this? Interesting. I wonder if somebody already came along and mined this area and it just hasn't. Something wrong with graphics. Why is it doing that? What's going on? Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate you stopping in.
First collision.
I might have to reboot the game. There's something going on with the graphics. It's like, looks like I have Aurora Borealis on my display, but it's not in the streams. It's just on my one half of my my monitor. I didn't. No, it's got the display port. I have this feeling that if I'm gonna. Oh man, I'm gonna be screwed. I'm gonna get up, go climb my bed, and see if it'll let me log out. This is something else that's funny. You lay down, and as soon as I lay down, I'll get water drops on my my face. So I think I've seen this before. Logray, do you remember ever seeing a Murphy's Law trading company in Star Citizen?
Say that again, or what?
Murphy's Law Trading Company in Star Citizen.
No.
For
But I
some,
mean, we know what Murphy's Law is.
well, yeah, I know, but I'm trying to think. It seems like I remember seeing an organization called Murphy's Law Trading. Maybe not, but
It doesn't ring a bell.
there's something going on with this display. I need to. This display. I think there is a. I think there's a new graphics driver. I saw something that there was a new graphics driver out.
I'm back. So I think I'm capable enough to maybe wing up.
To party up.
Yeah, I think I could jump into something.
I just jumped out of game because I'm getting like weird. I'm getting weird display funkiness going on. Landscape. My graphics card and GPU are right at the same temperature, 44 degrees. That's why. Can I? Can I create a virtual desktop? Excuse me. Can I create a virtual desktop that I can run Then I could run my stream my XSplit on and play on my other desktop. So I can, well, I'm going to try something. Stop talking about it and give it a shot. The particle lighting on the other two monitors is perfectly fine. On my desktop that I'm playing, the number one desktop that I'm playing the game on, it's like all goofy. It's I don't know what the hell's going on.
That's weird.
It is weird, and it's the same fucking monitor. It's the same monitor all the way across. I mean, it's a 5120 by 1440 monitor that I have split into two 2560 by 1440 monitors.
I'm stuck on the loading screen here. Sure is buggy game though. Tell you that.
Oh yeah, it's buggy.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought they were gonna be a lot further ahead than this.
You gotta be kidding me. What the hell did just click? God. View, motion blur. Okay, now it looks like whatever it was, it's fixed now. Now let's see if it plays. I'm playing in 2560 by 1440, but I'm streaming in 1920 by 1080. Let's see how this looks, how this plays out.
I'm gonna do a quick reboot. See if I can't get into the game now. It's just hanging up on the loading.
Oh good, I can get, my ship didn't respawn. I woke up in my ship.
I'll be right back in a reboot.
User in your channel is disappeared.
Systems on. Caution. Front collision. Shield charging. Shields charge complete.
Oh, that's better. I think it's actually gonna stream okay like this. Using 85% of my GPU, 47% of CPU. Oh, jeez. I gotta get these HUD colors changed. I mean, white is just too hard to see anything when you're down on these planet surfaces that are white. screens or whatever the hell they are.
I find it really hard when you have your light on.
Oh, it's terrible.
You can't see the menu items.
Yeah. Well, that, and whenever you have your light on any of these, near any of these planets, the dust is blowing constantly, and the light is pointless. It just blinds you. Is all it does. It's been like that for a while, so I don't know what they're gonna plan on trying to do to remedy that. Fog lights in my car do better at penetrating the fog than this game. Only about 1,000 years ahead of my car, so it should be pretty good.
One would think.
I think they need to set it up where you can change your own HUD colors. You can customize it to whatever you want, like you can in Elite. There's something over here. Maybe not. Where did I see that? There it is.
I'm stuck in the loading screen. I select.
You look in the loading screen where you're staring at the Port Olisar, the station.
Yeah, and then we just watch that loading line go back and forth, back and forth.
So,
Not sure what's going on.
infinite loading. What the heck was it that I had to do? Have you tried shutting it off and verifying game files?
No, I'll do that.
Okay, if you go back to the launcher, there's tabs on the top right. There's 3 tabs. One's like settings, and the furthest one to the right is files. And you go in there and you can verify game files, and then try launching again.
Okay.
See if that works.
Oh, it's downloading something. Oh, downloading manifest.
And then there's a bunch of different workarounds in the system, in the forums. One of them, I believe, is, what ship is it that you have?
I have the Aurora.
Okay, so when you go into the game, I would try, if verifying files doesn't work, I would go in and I would try to, instead of come into the universe, I would go into Arena Commander.
Okay.
I would get in my Aurora, pick it to be the one that you want to fly around in Arena Commander, and I would just pick free flight. You don't have to pick a combat, mission or anything. Just pick free flight in any one of the moons, fly out, get out of the captain's chair, lay down in the bed, and log out from in the bed, and then log back into the universe, see if it lets you in.
Okay, cool. Good to
It's
know.
got kind of weird, they've got kind of weird bugs like that. Not saying that it's guaranteed to work, but it's worked for me before. It worked for Bum today, actually.
It's probably like cache problems and.
Probably. I can't imagine them having any cash problems. They have like $300 million.
Or caching, I mean.
I know, I'm just joking. Just messing with you.
I should have said caching.
16. They got 99 problems, but cash isn't one. I can tell you that.
Definitely not. They've been sitting on it from what I can tell.
Oh, I think they've been spending it for sure. because I think they've smoothed those out a little bit. Oh yeah, the servers are more responsive.
Warning, power critical. Scan complete. Scan initiated. Extraction mode on.
Normally I wouldn't grab this damn thing, but
Scan complete.
I'm gonna grab it. Aluminum.
Scan complete. Scan
More
complete.
aluminum.
Scan complete. Scan initiated.
More aluminum.
Scan complete.
I think I'll pass on the aluminum.
Mining mode off.
Hand mineable. Not seeing anything. Wow, YouTube Mixer's quite a ways behind YouTube, man. YouTube streaming seems to be grabbing. It seems to be, I don't know, not necessarily smoother. I think they're. No, it's actually smoother too. But I think Mixer is about a good 10 seconds behind YouTube and how it's handling the video. I just wish their interface was more streamer friendly. It's kind of clunky and hard to. You don't have a centralized location to go look at live streams, and I think it's going to be hard for people to really, I guess, pick you out, check you out. This looks like not a bad rock. Let's go ahead and get this one.
Mining mode on. Fracturing mode on. Scan complete. Scan complete.
Grisium 60%.
Scan complete.
Come on, stay in there, stay in there.
Extraction mode on. Scan complete. Scan initiated. Scan complete. Scan initiated. Scan complete. Scan initiated. Scan complete. Scan complete. Scan initiated. Scan complete. Fracturing mode on. Scan complete. Scan complete. Mining mode off.
Kid me. My ship blew up in Arena Commander. Now it's gone.
No, it shouldn't be.
I can't select the ship. It's not highlighted anymore.
So you blew up and are you talking about in the regular game now, or are you still trying to go back to Arena Commander?
Oh, in Arena Commander.
Go try just launching into the regular game now. You may have to claim it. I've never actually blown my ship up like that with that intentions of trying to just get out of the, workaround. Oh, damn it. I thought there was... Oh, that stinks. Dang it, man. It's just too dusty. I'm flying on the surface of the planet, and I understand atmospheric conditions and everything, and they want it to feel more real, but it's just constantly dusty. I mean, maybe that's how it would be. You know, I guess there isn't a whole lot of stuff on these planets to block the wind. But I'm surprised that this even has a atmosphere. You know, it's more like a moon. I think we already had this discussion and I was wrong.
Front collision. Deck collision.
Between what is a planet and what is a moon.
I think a moon is anything that orbits another larger body. Or a larger
Star?
sun. A star, yeah.
Jeez, I'm gonna have to open up.
Yeah, I can't get this game to work.
Still won't launch?
No.
And
I hate to tell you this, but you better delete the folder and everything that associated to it and download it again.
Awesome. I'm gonna try Star Marine.
yeah, they got a lot of work left to do in that. It's not terrible, it's definitely laggy. It's kind of clunky. Hey, thank you, MD420. Appreciate that. It's awesome.
Oh, I just got spawn camped.
Imagine that. And a first-person shooter? Are you watching any one of the streams, Logray?
Who do you want me to watch?
No, it doesn't matter. I just was asking because I got a couple people in here. I just was curious if it was looking okay, but seems to be looking all right from my point of view, but doesn't necessarily mean that it is.
Something going on with Mixer.
What's going on with Mixer?
It's having issues. It keeps bumping in and out. Your stream's loading.
I'm watching the stream right now. It's not too far off of where I'm at. Are you sure you're watching the live, or are you watching a pre-recorded?
It says it's live. I mean, I'm looking at the chat. MD42. Radar, Dewey, Caviar 95.
Flying Dutchman is the most recent one.
Yeah, but your stream still hasn't loaded yet.
Huh. Shit, how am I watching it then? That's weird. I wonder this is why they say you shouldn't stream at high bit rates, because people that don't have as high of connection as you, or as good a connection as you, will buffer and take a long time to load. What I'm seeing is YouTube and Mixer. YouTube's about 10 seconds ahead of Mixer. And I've got, this is kind of weird, I've got YouTube in full screen mode on my right side of my 5120 monitor. And that I'm playing on the other side of the... So it's kind of strange, but...
I'm wondering if you're pushing it too much deep into different sources.
Well, but it's not loading. I'm watching the stream and I'm not loading the GPU and I'm not loading the CPU. Typically, whenever I'm starting pushing too hard, it starts, you know, loading the GPU up. But Laranite and Agricium, nice.
This game is broke.
Mining mode on.
Yeah, it just crashed me
You
out.
gotta remember, the game is in alpha.
Yeah. Fucking 7 years now.
No, I think it's been seven or so. Still not able to load up, Blowgray?
I'm just getting the wheel and it's not doing it. I'm trying to reload it.
Yeah, that first person shooter sucks. This guy just spawned kill. Really killed like within half a second each time he respawned.
Yeah, I think these losers ain't going to get going on. I'm not doing anything. I got running this. No, here, it just popped in my.
What is it showing me doing?
Dude, that is so gross. Man, where's your camera? Are you mining? Actually, it's froze.
I am mining. And my
Your voice is getting all choppy now. What the hell's going on? I got great resolution. Or I had it. It's like jittering, but there's no effects. So it's acting like you're drilling. You haven't moved.
right, it just blew up on my Mixer stream. From what I'm watching.
Yep, I saw that. Okay, now stuff is... No, it just froze again. It could be my... I mean, it could be on my end.
Yeah, I'm watching your stream now too.
On Mixer or on
Just 'cause
YouTube?
of my end. Mixer.
Yeah, I'm
Stream Mixer.
And I might have to reduce my bit rate. I may have to reduce the bit rate so people that don't have that strong internet connections. What is your internet, Logray? Is it
I'm on
15?
100 meg. I mean, your
Oh,
voice
you're-
is getting all jittery now and coming across TeamSpeak.
My voice is jittery and
I don't know what's
TeamSpeak?
going on.
My voice
Keep
in
talking, Radar.
Yeah, I can hear him really jittery as well.
Okay, so it's not me. Radar sounds smooth.
I think it might be pushing too much bandwidth with the two streams.
But why?
Now it's kind of caught up. No, okay, it's moving right. No, it just froze again. You're watching Mixer?
Yeah, I'm watching
No,
both. Oh. TeamSpeak did this earlier when I wasn't doing anything. TeamSpeak just started getting all garbly and bums like, what the heck? What's wrong with TeamSpeak? I'm gonna relaunch TeamSpeak real quick.
Disconnected. connected.
It still sound jittery?
Yeah.
Really? Shit. I wonder if I'm not going to be able to stream to 2 at one time. I'm going to turn off Mixer and see.
Yeah, just turn one stream off and see what happens.
I did. I just turned off Mixer.
Keep talking for a little bit.
And then I'll get back in the game, and we'll see how long it takes YouTube to catch back up. But here now, okay, YouTube's caught back up. YouTube's streaming. Does it still sound jittery?
Scan initiated.
It's like you're right on the edge of being jittery.
Right on the edge of being jittery.
Yeah, like I can hear the encoding, you know. You're not breaking up anymore, but
That's weird, because I'm only at 72% now GPU and 40% CPU. So why in the heck would? Huh?
Scan initiated.
so you're maxing out your upload, I think.
No, my upload's 1 gig, and I'm currently my bit rate's only 8,000 megs.
Scan initiated. Scan complete.
I'm sorry, not 8,000 megs, 8,000 kilobytes, which would be 8 megs. Jesus. Laranite, I don't want, that's too short, too small.
Scan complete.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the vending machine and grab a soda.
Alright. Grab a soda. Does TeamSpeak sound any better, Logray, or is it still jittery?
It's still kind of jittery, not as bad.
I wonder what the hell's going on.
The game's okay. I mean, the stream on YouTube's fine. It's sticking up. Hold on, let me do stats. Your stream and connection speed is 5.5 megs. Network activity is 67 kilobytes, so I'm not doing much. Buffer health, it's averaging about 5 seconds, which is not great. Latency is good. It's slowly dropping. Right now it's at 6.2 seconds.
Scan complete.
Your current is 854 pixels by frame at 30 frames. Bandwidth is dropping, but that,
But
again,
that's
that could be on my end.
that's yours. Yeah, that's the thing about YouTube that everybody likes, is they say that they've got a much better infrastructure to encode or reduce whatever you want to call it to anybody that's watching.
And TeamSpeak's getting worse again.
I wonder if I just need to reboot TeamSpeak and shut the streams down.
Mining mode off. Landing gear down. Landing successful.